Okay, we're going to start today's sequence in a seated position. So whichever position is comfortable for you. We take the thumb and the forefinger together, just resting the backs of the hands on the knees. We're going to close over our eyes, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take a few breaths here. And exhale. And today's mantra is going to be, I choose to stop apologizing for being me. So as we take a few deep breaths, just want you to have a think about what that means to you. We're going to keep coming back to this mantra throughout today's sequence. So we'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, and open your eyes. Okay, we're going to start by taking our feet together. We're going to shift that flesh out from underneath our hips and holding on and clasping around the toes. We're just going to fold it forward. We're keeping our back straight as we do, and just taking the elbows to the calves. Just going to push down and really spread through the groin. If you can come lower, that's great. If not, as long as you can feel that stretch through the groin and inner thighs, then that is far enough. Let's take a big inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to bring it back up, taking the right leg out to the side. We're going to take the left foot over the top of the right leg, taking that left hand directly behind the hips. We'll reach up nice and tall, twisting through the torso. We're bringing that arm down to the front. We're going to gaze over our back shoulder as we apply pressure with the arm to the knee to twist through the back. Inhale here. So you exhale. Push a little further, rotate. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to take that left foot just out to the side. Keeping that right leg nice and straight, we're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're reaching for the right toes, pulling them back. Inhale here. So you exhale, reach with the other hand if you can, and fold the forehead to the knee. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it back up. We're going to bring it up to a standing position now. Mountain pose. So taking those feet nice and wide, bringing it up with a nice flat back, rolling through the shoulders, keeping our arms active. I'm just going to think for a moment on our mantra again. Choose to stop apologizing for being me. On the next inhale, let's sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, take the arms behind. We're going to step the feet out to hip distance. Nice straight legs. Chest nice and proud as we fold forward. Your eyes are either closed over, you're gazing through your knees. When you're ready, just releasing those arms, taking the fingertips to the floor. From here, we're going to plant the hands, take the feet back into downward dog. I'm just going to walk through those heels. So just gently pushing the heels towards the floor. So lengthen through the legs. And pushing back with the arms, sinking through the armpits, taking the hips towards the sky, straightening through those legs. Downward facing dog. From here we're going to take the right foot in between the hands to a high lunge. We're going to cartwheel the arms up, planting that back foot into warrior two. So gazing over the middle finger. The exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, as you exhale, sink a little further. Okay, from here, we're just going to take that front arm to the thigh, taking that top arm up and over. And a good side stretch through that left side. Inhale here. Exhale, see if you can get that front thigh parallel to the floor. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, coming up out of it, we're going to take those hands to the floor, to the inside of the right leg, taking that knee down to the ground. Now you can either stay here like this, or you can come on down. Take the elbows to the floor. So just making sure that that back leg is tucked directly under. We don't want it turned out to the side. A few easy breaths here. And when you're ready, let's plant through the hands, bringing it back up. I'm going to tuck through that back foot. Take the right foot back to downward dog. Walking through the heels if you need to. Pushing both heels towards the floor. Your legs are starting to warm up now. And moving it through to a plank position, we're going to lower it down to the floor. So keeping the hands directly beside or underneath the shoulders. Just going to take it nice and easy up into cobra pose. Just slip it, sliding the way up and lowering it down. Nice and easy side to side. And again, bringing it up. Just warming up that lower back. That last one, let's bring it up, extending through. Looking to the sky, rolling those shoulders back and down. And bringing it back down again. Next we're going to tuck through those toes, bringing it up into a plank. We're going to take the right leg up towards the hands, the shin to the floor, tucking that back leg under, bringing it all the way up, a nice proud chest into pigeon pose. Then, when you're ready, tucking the toes again, we're taking that right foot back, bringing it down to the ground. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest and focusing on keeping the shoulders to the floor. We're going to pull that knee as far into the chest as we can. If you want to increase this stretch, flex through that bottom foot and the left leg to really feel the spread through the hips. To deepen it a little, take the knee out towards the armpit and pull it in. And release. We're going to bring the left foot up now and lifting up into a supported back bend. Just placing those hands underneath the hips, pushing through that left foot, pointing through the toes. So keep those hips nice and high. Taking a breath here. This is a strong pose, so if you feel any discomfort, just come on out of it. And slowly bringing it to the floor. Let's roll it up to seated again. So we do the other side. So shifting that flesh out from underneath, clasping the hands around the toes, folding forward, and applying pressure to those, to spread those knees. Inhale. So you exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, release, bring it up to seated. You take the left foot out to the side now. And taking the right leg up and over. You're going to reach up, taking the right hand behind the hip, reaching up nice and tall with that left arm. Bringing it down to the outside of the knee, twisting through that torso. So we push that knee across the body. Gazing back over your shoulder. Taking a few breaths here. Inhale, as you exhale, slowly come out of it. We're going to take that right foot out to the side now. And just readjusting our position. Reaching for the left toes. Just pulling those toes back just to really get that pull through the leg. Let's keep that back nice and flat. As we take the other hand and fold to the knee. Inhale, so you exhale, release. Just bring it up to standing now. Spreading through those toes. Coming up with a nice flat back. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. Nice active arms. Standing up nice and tall. Taking a moment with our mantra today. I choose to stop apologizing for being me. Let's take an inhale. As we exhale, let's take the arms up. And stepping it just outside of hip distance, let's take them behind. Rolling those shoulders back and fold. Inhale. As you exhale, gently release those arms to the floor. We're going to step it back. Take the hips to the sky, walk through the heels. taking that left foot between the hands. Let's ground that back foot. Cartwheeling the arms up into warrior two. Arms are nice and strong, shoulders are down away from the ears. Let's sink into that front knee. Gazing over the middle finger. Feeling that strength, that empowerment. When you're ready, we're going to take that front forearm to the knee. We're just going to swoop that back arm up and over. Let's take a breath here. As we exhale, we're going to sink a little lower. Trying to get the top of the thigh parallel to the floor. If you can, reach it over a little more. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to take both the hands to the floor, to the inside of the left knee, taking that knee down to the ground. Now you can stay here again. Bring it all the way down to the elbows. So the foot is to the outside of the body. Back legs tucked under. With every breath, just release through that groin a little further. I'm going to take a breath in here. Bring it back up onto the hands. So exhale, tuck those toes under. Taking the left foot back to meet the right, and downward dog. So focus on pushing those heels to the floor for a moment, spreading through the fingers, sinking through the armpits, lifting the hips to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, we're bringing it into plank. Now you can either stick with cobra, or you can move with me into chaturanga. So to the floor, sweep it through, tucking the feet under, keeping the thighs nice and active, shoulders back and down, upward facing dog. Releasing through that lower back. Stretching out through the stomach and the organs. Inhale. On the exhale, let's take it back up into plank. We're going to take the left foot to the front, coming up and over the shin. Walking the hands back towards the leg. Rolling the shoulders back. Nice and proud through the chest. Pigeon pose. Taking a few breaths here. And when you're ready, palms to the floor. Tucking the back toes. Let's take the left foot back to meet the right. Taking it down on the side to the floor. Left knee to the chest, clasping the hands around the shin, shoulders flat to the floor. If you want to increase the stretch, push through that right heel and really extend through that long leg. And if you'd like to take it further, take the knee out towards the arm. Inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to bring the right foot up this time, taking the hands underneath to support the back, Just tucking those shoulder blades under a little, driving through that heel to lift the hips up, pointing through those toes. If this is too much with the single leg in the air, just take that foot to the floor and hold in bridge. Inhale. As you exhale, let's take that foot down to the floor, releasing the hands, bringing it down, lengthening through those legs along the floor. Heels together, palms to sky. Just releasing through all your muscles, calming the nervous system. And repeating after me, I choose to stop apologizing for being me. When you're ready, start by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. When you're ready, bring it up to a seated position. Take the arms up overhead. Bring the thumbs to the third eye and say, I am beautiful. Thumbs to the heart, I am powerful. And namaste.